Hi, my name is Keisha and welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe and help me to grow my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tag video that originated from Winnie B LV, and I was tagged by my beautiful, gorgeous friend, That Speedy 20 Girl. So I'm going to go ahead and link their videos below and we will get started on this tag. The name of the tag is 5 luxury items that I have fallen out of love with. So we buy things because we have to have them, right? And we need them, we can't breathe or live without them. And at one point I absolutely felt the exact same way about all of these beautiful items that I'm about to show you. But as of recently, as I've told you guys before, I'm supposed to be moving up to Ohio, and I'm kind of not sure what we're doing yet, but that's the plan for now. It may not happen as soon as I thought, but the transition may or may not come lately, but it did give me a good time to weed through all of my things. And I've been putting some things on the chopping block. As you know, moving is such a grueling thing to do. You kind of have to go through everything. And I've been seeing some things that I could do without, even though at one time I was so fond of them. I don't think at that particular time in my life, maybe I couldn't have breathed unless I got this item. So I'm gonna go ahead and I brought out some things that I wanna share with you that I think that the love is dwindling away. So the first thing that I tried to do a bunch of different little categories, okay? So my first category, I am not a watch person. I have a few watches. My husband got me a couple of very nice watches, and for some reason, I am a huge jewelry lover, and I always think that, you know, a watch will finish it off nicely, but I am not a watch girl. So I went through some of my watches that I thought I had to have at the time. I do like style, and I like the fact that like these watches do look very fashionable. So that is probably why I purchased it at the time, and I couldn't live without it. I remember seeing this particular watch. I'm just taking everything out of the cases. Now these are the 2 brands I'm going to talk about today, Movado and Michelle watches. At one time, I think Michelle watches were like the it watch. If you didn't have one, I don't know. But I did pick up a Michelle watch. I think it was probably, I want to say maybe 10 to 12 years ago. But this watch is absolutely beautiful and has gotten very little wear. It is my Michelle watch. I don't even know what it's called, but I do have the case and the box and everything, but it's so gorgeous, and I really never gave it a chance because, as I said, I'm not a watch person, but it seems like every time I am going out, my husband insists that I wear the watches that he got me. So I usually do that, and these watches have gotten very little love. And then I remember seeing this beautiful Movado watch, and I love the style of this watch. Let me show it to you. It was just so gorgeous. It was in the Christmas catalog of Bloomingdale's, and when I saw this watch, I was like, yes, because it kind of looks like a piece of jewelry. It's so beautiful, and also got very little wear, but I'm considering getting rid of these because I don't really wear them, and maybe somebody else can give them some love. And as I said, this has been an awakening when you kind of have to go through everything because you are in the process of relocating. It just makes you see everything that you actually are not putting to any good use. So that was my first little category, and that was watches. So while we're talking about watches, I will go and tell you about, I have a severe jewelry addiction, probably worse than a handbag addiction, if that even sounds possible, but I do. I love jewelry. It just like makes me feel so happy, and it's just something that you can wear. It doesn't matter. It just uplifts my mood. And I think, I think I love accessories, period, because you don't have to be a certain size to wear a handbag or a necklace or earrings or anything. And they kind of enhance every outfit. So I went through another little stage where I was just buying all of these little necklaces, layering necklaces, and I have so many of them, but I thought I needed white gold and rose gold and yellow gold. But I love most of them, but I have been considering letting go one of my Roberto coin necklaces that it just keeps on doing that flop on me. Like, when you're wearing a necklace and it just turns over. So I bought this a couple of years ago, and it's a beautiful diamond circle necklace. And as I've told you, I do have like an obsession with circular, even in jewelry. I love like circular jewelry. I love the little circular coin pouches that I told you guys that I had this obsession with. It does also happen with my jewelry as well. So this is my little Roberto coin. It has that little signature ruby on the back, and it always seems when I'm wearing it to flip over to this side instead of the little diamond side. So I did also get a replacement for this Roberto coin, and I was thinking to myself, I've wasted so much money on these little necklaces that I could have probably bought, something else. But I replaced my little Roberto coin. That's why I'm considering to let it go with this beautiful circular pendant, and I absolutely love it. And I think it is a nice upgrade from this one. So there it is. So this is going to be my new one, and I'm considering to let this Roberto coin go. I've fallen out of love with it, and mainly because it just keeps on doing that switcheroo towards the backside. So I think that a lot of the times we catch on to the hype and we just go full throttle with whatever is in style for the time. Now, my third thing that I think that I've completely fallen out of love with is anything that's in vernis, which is patent leather. I love it, it hates me. So I have a love-hate relationship with patent leather. I don't like, this is my Bleecker box. It's from Louis Vuitton. And unfortunately, patent leather always, you can't really see it for some reason, but it always just changes color. This one is, I'm very anal, as I told you guys many times before, with all of my handbags, and I do take care of them really well. Look how beautiful that patina is. But what I don't like about this handbag, even though it's constructed to sheer perfection, like if you look at all those little rivets that they have, it's a hard-sided piece, but this patent leather has changed color. I mean, it looks very good considering the age, but that just kind of just makes me crazy that like the color has changed. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous trunk style piece, and it's called the Bleecker box. It has a little mirror in there, and I love wearing this out, but I'm kind of unhappy with the beige that it has transferred into. It was like a nice, pretty light beige when I first got it, and then it's not horrible, but I will not be buying any more light patent leather pieces. If it's a dark color, I can really handle that, but light colors always seem to get color transfer. They get like really, they don't age well, and I don't like that. When I buy something, I want it to last. I mean, that's one of the requirements. I don't know if I'm going to go over 5 things that I've fallen out of love with, but the next thing that I wish that I did not waste my money on and that I have fallen out of love with, and it's not that I've fallen out of love with it, I wish I didn't get as many as I have. I bought so many of these guitar straps, and although I love wearing it because it really does transform your bag, and I do love how it looks, I wish I didn't buy so many, because I could have really just gotten, you know, maybe not a red one and then just stuck with a couple, maybe 2 max. But I went and I got quite a bit. I think I have 4 of these guitar straps, and basically they all look the same on the outside, and then the interior, like this is a red leather. I have gold, I have silver, I have black. So I think I completely went overboard on that, as I do with most things. Once I'm in, I'm in. Now, the next thing that I totally have a huge addiction for, and in essence, I wish that it wasn't so. I love bag charms. I love Fendi bag charms. I love Louis Vuitton bag charms. So I'm going to show you a few of the bag charms. These are all my Fendi bag charms. I put them in here. I have several. So I have been weeding through these bag charms. I'm going to show you a few of them. They are so cute, right? And I couldn't live without these little bag charms when they came out. They are not inexpensive. They're pretty high for a bag charm, but as I said, you know, that I can't breathe feeling, I need this bag charm. I do wear them, but I wish I did not buy as many, because when I'm adding up all of these cute little things, and of course I did not buy these all at the same time. It was like one here, one there over the years. And when I add up how much all these little cutie pies were, I could have bought maybe a couple of handbags, depending on what brand it was. So, you know, I got my initial. I love the little fur pom-poms. I got my Carlito, because everybody needs Karl Lagerfeld in their life. And, you know, he was the creative director of Fendi as well as Chanel. So I thought I needed this, and since his name started with a K, this K is for Karl, but it's also for Keisha, so I thought I needed this as well. And I have many. I have some that still have the tag on it, and I have bag charms. I'll do a bag charm video from a lot of different brands, but I got suckered into this like Fendi mania when they were doing their little initial charms and their monster charms. I absolutely love, 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 love them. And then another addiction that I have are these Louis Vuitton circular charms. Now, for a Louis Vuitton charm, I think this is at the lowest price point that they have. Most of their charms are like $600-700, probably even more now, but these were pretty on the lower end, maybe $200 to $300, that price range. So I thought I needed them all. And I was basically buying every Christmas time, the Christmas animation. I needed all of these bag charms, and recently I have been like trying to get rid of them, and you know, some of them, and sell them to Fashion File, but what they offer you is so low. Like my Fendi bag charms, I think they offered me $100 for one. So for me, it just makes sense for me to actually keep them instead of selling them. And I sell to Fashion File because of the convenience And, you know, I like that. So that's why I go that route. And, you know, but I mean, they're fun. They look great on the handbags, but I don't need so many. And now I have come to the realization that I don't need so many. So I've kind of fallen out of love with all of these bag charms. My husband would be like, yay, bravo. But why didn't you find this out before you invested so much in it? Another thing, and my last and final thing that we'll talk about today, are bandeaus. Kind of the same scenario. I don't know why I needed so many bandeaus, but I did buy several bandeaus, and I absolutely love looking at these beautiful bandeaus, but most of them, once again, I have not used them. But, you know, at the time, if I didn't have this beautiful bandeau, which it's quite gorgeous, it absolutely is, if you look at it, I think, you know, I couldn't breathe at the time. So that concludes my video, and I just want to thank that Speedy 20 girl for thinking of me. And I want to go ahead and tag, I think she tagged everyone that I love to death. So of course I would have tagged all those people, and I tag everyone that would like to do this video, but I did want to tag Julie, and let's go ahead. She's from Agent Bag Reviews. Please say a prayer for her that she has a full recovery. She is absolutely lovely. So go and check out her channel and that Speedy 20 girls channel. They are absolutely fierce, beautiful, gorgeous women. And I just appreciate all of my YouTube family. So thank you for watching. God bless you. And until next time, we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.